Mm-hmm.
Just moved him right off the ball.
All right, we should be back. We apologize for the interruption in the stream, folks. It's live, as I say radio when I do radio. It's a live stream, so we apologize for the interruption there.
The game is tied 5-5 now.
5-0, Polson still. There is 2 minutes left in the first half. Although we did have a great shot, a couple of shots on goal as they feed it up to Lincoln. Lincoln controls it right in front of us here. But the Rams had a couple of great shots on goal while we had the downtime on the stream. Lincoln now making his way to the goal, but Polson's defenders, they are just, when Lincoln gets the ball, there's 3 defenders that just suck right in around him.
Yeah, he beats one, and the next guy's waiting, and he beats him, the next guy's waiting. They do a good job.
So this one will be fed down the sideline, cleared out to the midfield. Lincoln comes up to pick it up. He'll control the ball. Feeds it up. Defender gets a hip on it. They're trying to feed it up to the runner down the near sideline. It gets out of bounds, and it will be Ram ball in front of us. We get a whistle, and that will be halftime. So we got the live stream back just in time for half. We apologize, folks. We're going to go ahead and step aside for 3 minutes. At half, Polson leads the Rams 3-0.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Stitches can handle your large-scale projects for your team, special event, or for your organization. With their on-site graphic artists and design support team, Stitches can help you turn your idea into a compelling logo. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Stitches, we make you look good.
Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Ms. Prep Sports Heroes. For over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Feel stuck to your computer when you're cheering on your Prep Sports hero when you can't make it to the game? Well, now you don't have to. The Missoula Prep Sports Network has the app for all of Missoula high school sports fans.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is the future.
Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in either the iTunes or Google Play app stores and take the game on the go.
How fantastic is that?
Missoula Prep Sport Network knows that life is busy. You don't have time to sit by the computer. Download the app and take the game with you.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of Loyola Ram and Breaker soccer. We're at halftime here in Polson between the Rams and the Pirates, and Polson leads Loyola 5-0 on the scoreboard. It's been a good set of action here. Don't be misled by the score on the scoreboard. It's been a lot of action on the Rams side. They've been able to do some good things, just not get their shot on goal. We're going to step aside for 3 minutes. We come back, we will go ahead and take a look at the first half, and Coach Richardson will give us some looks and prediction keys for the second half. Back in 3 minutes on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website and will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Stitches can handle your large-scale projects for your team, special event, or for your organization. With their on-site graphic artists and design support team, Stitches can help you turn your idea into a compelling logo. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff. Stitches is a proud sponsor of prep sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Stitches, we make you look good.
Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for prep sports heroes. For over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of prep sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to somewhat smoky Polson, Montana. Chris Stratton, Coach Richardson here on the call of the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of Loyola Ram and Breaker soccer. And it is very exciting, Coach, to be able to cover soccer as a former high school soccer player, getting this out there so that there would be the coverage. Very excited about it. And I know throughout the state I've heard from various parties that they would like to see soccer on the radio or on TV, but if we can get the stream for them, I feel like that would be just as well.
Yeah, that's great to have. I mean, I know when we were traveling with the Mavericks this year, they played 80 games, and we couldn't even as parents couldn't make it to all the games. So it was nice to be able to listen in and watch in some of the games you did. So I know soccer across the state would really appreciate that.
We're trying to build it up here, and I spoke this week with some people within Missoula and with the Strikers organization, and they had made mention that they would love to see us come out and do the Strikers tournament next year. The state tournament, I believe it is hosted in Missoula. But yeah, it would be a lot of fun to be able to do that, and as a former soccer player, it would be a lot of fun to be able to call the game. We'll get better as we go here, folks. Just a guy here trying to get this out for the parents. We'll be covering all road games for Loyola Rams and Breakers this year. For these teams, gate attendance is a big thing, and when you have the video stream and the audio, it kind of takes away from what being able to bring the people in for that. So we'll be covering the road games for the Rams and the Breakers this year, and they're close and tight in. We'll be going to Hamilton. There's a game against Frenchtown. I know that parents will travel for that one, but we'll be out to cover the Frenchtown game as well. And I don't know if Coach will be able to come and do that game with us since his son's going to be playing.
I'll probably be there.
So we've got a good one here at half, and I say good because there's been some good play on the field. The scoreboard does say that Polson is in control here, 5-0. But Coach, the Rams have nothing to hang their head on. They
really
played
don't.
very well. There were signs of brilliance. They're just playing a very good team right now.
Yeah, Polson, just bottom line, overall is bigger, stronger, and faster. They've got great ball skills too. They're smart. But Loyola is not just sitting back with 10 guys in front of the goal, taking shots at them. They're doing the right things. They're pushing the ball wide. They're trying to make good passes, smart passes. Again, that goes to their coach. And later on the season, games like this, that when you get down 5-0 early and you're still improving, you're still getting better, you're not just sitting back letting people take shots at you, it goes a long way. And on the other side of the coin, Polson needs to really focus on doing things the right way too, because you can take a game like this at 5-0 and actually get some bad habits and start doing things that you wouldn't typically do against a bigger, stronger, more experienced team. Now, I'd love, and I don't think that Loyola is going to get shut out here, Coach. I really do think that they're going to put some goals in. They've had some good chances, and they've created good opportunities. So, feel good about what they're doing.
Yeah, and we apologize. We had the stream go down, technology, our internet going down on us here, but we got it back going. But while it was down, Loyola actually had a great play on the goal. Jack Lincoln with a really great move and try to get a shot on goal, and then the bounce back and the reshot on the goal. So there is some great things going on here with Loyola soccer.
Yeah, they were really close to scoring right there. They had an open net, and Smith in goal. He's such a great athlete. He's a big, strong kid, and he just made a great save. But again, Loyola's doing the right things. They're just not as quick with the ball, not as strong with the ball as Polson is. But like I said, you can get better, or you can create bad habits, and Loyola's definitely going to improve from this. And you can't ask as a coach or as a parent or as a fan for the kids to work any harder than they do. They're not hanging their heads. They're staying positive. They're encouraging each other. We can hear it from up here. So, kudos to them, and that's what builds a program.
Well, and that's a lot to say a lot to the school. They have what they call the Ramley, the family, the Rams, the Ramley, and the Ramley is very tight-knit, and the school being a smaller school, and from being from Frenchtown as well, a smaller school than what the Missoula Big Sky Sentinel and Hellgate are, the close-knit community within the school itself, and then when you get even tighter with the teams here. But as you go along and you see these Ram and Breaker sports, these teams play, they all have the same integrity, and that speaks to the school itself. Through all the way through the sports programs, they're consistent that way. So we get back into the action. Polson will have the ball to start the second half, and the Rams will now go right to left on your screen. Polson, though, pushing the ball deep into the Ram territory right out of the gate here.
Yeah, Polson's got their starting lineup back in, and maybe concerned about some of these counterattacks that Loyola's making. But Loyola needs to get a good start here and take over some of this play to change this momentum a little bit.
Polson with the corner kick. That one's going to be fed in off the head, the reflection, and that one's going to go in the back of the net. And right out of the gate, Polson jumps out with another goal here. And I didn't see who had the shot on that one, but right 39:04 left in the second half.
Yeah, it was number 9.
Connor Lanier.
Yeah, he got up with the head ball really nice and hit a defender, came back to him, and he finished it with his left foot.
So the Rams will reset. The whistle's blown, and we're ready to go for action once again. So, Coach, thanks for coming and hanging out for the first game and part of this game.
It's my pleasure.
Coach Richardson's going to make his way to Columbia Falls. His son, Trad, is playing Frenchtown. If you're in the area, please get out and cheer these young men on. Go ahead and take off, Coach. I appreciate you hanging out.
All right, thank you. My pleasure.
We'll talk later, Coach. All right. Coach? So we are set back into play. 38 minutes left in the half, or in the game, and Polson with a 6-0 lead here in Polson, Montana. The Pirates, the Polson Pirates. Here's the free kick. It will be made up the center of the field. Lincoln trying to get a move up on there. He'll push the ball back up the field. Polson still on the attack. They'll push it up. Controlled right now by Erickson. Erickson will have it pushed back out by Lechner. Nice boot up the field to clear it out. And Dial will control it, but it'll go out of bounds off of Dial, and it will be Polson ball. Polson will turn, push it back up on the far sideline. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching the game. You're the ones that make these young men feel like the heroes, cheering them on at home, wherever you are, or if you're in person here at the game. Makes a huge difference for these young men. Booted up to push it upfield into the Polson end. They'll feed it back to the keeper. He'll clear it out to the near side. It will roll out of bounds, and the Rams will have it right here in front of us. (6-0) on the scoreboard. 36 minutes left in the game. Polson with the run down the near sideline. Fed out of bounds. It will go out of bounds, and this should be a goal kick. Or, yes, it is a goal kick. So the Rams will have their first goal kick of the half. Nope, they're going to make them throw it in from right there on the corner. Trying to get some movement. Now it's fed in. Lincoln's got it. He'll try to control. Knuckleball. It'll be kicked out of bounds by the defender. Number 3. Madry. He's got one of the goals today. Fed in. Lincoln trying to get position. Tyree controlling. In the near corner, trying to control it. Gets it away from the defender. Feeds it into the middle of the field, and it's going to be headed out and cleared. Lechner will shoot it, and he'll be high and over the goal, and it'll be a Polson goal kick. He'll kick it back to the keeper, and he'll set it. Smith kicks it up to the far side. Brought up. Polson on the attack. Lamson with the shot way outside. It'll go wide, and it will be Rams goal kick. Trying to keep up here, folks. And Lechner will be back for the goal kick. He'll set up on the near side. Here's the kick. Booted up the near sideline, out of bounds, and it'll be Polson ball. Polson has been on the attack, but for most of the game, they control the time of possession. The Rams have been doing some good things here and there. to get themselves in position to score. They just have not been able to get the ball in the net. Here's the throw in. They'll throw it down the near sideline. Trying to control it is Nkizo. He's got one of the goals today. Fed out to the near side. Keeper will come out, kicks it out, and it will be a throw-in on the near side. I want to thank all of our sponsors that have supported us. We have a couple. Garden of Eden is one of them, and for over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued. This one's going to be shot, and nice job by the Rams to get it out. They're still trying to clear it. Brought up the near sideline, and he'll keep it from going out of bounds. Ball will go upfield. Now it will go out of bounds. It'll be a Ram ball. For over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Rams trying to make their charge down the field. That one's going to be booted back down for Polson. Lamson has control, and they're going to call him offsides. Trying to take care of the wasps in the building here. And the flies as they're flying around. Had one trying to come down on me here, one of the wasps. So it'll be a free kick after the offside by Lamson. Lechner will kick it up, controlled by Tyree, but he cannot keep control of it. Lincoln will keep it inbounds. And now fed upfield. Getting in front of it is Vergrant. Lamson now pushed backwards. Now shot on goal by Alex Nkizo. 31 minutes left, 31:40 to be exact. Polson leads 6-0 on the scoreboard. Tyree Lechner with the kick out of the goal, controlled by Vergerant. Lechner will come out, and the striker will fall down on his own, but it's still controlled by Polson. Trying to get in there. Cause some havoc would be Kaumi. And bring it up now on the near sideline without any sort of defense is Tyree. He'll feed it to the middle of the field to Lincoln. Actually, that is number 8, Bell. Bell will have it taken away. Loyola will get a foot on it to keep the pass from getting upfield. Now it is controlled by Sean Kelava. And Polson with another great defense. Lamson feeds it up. Madri has it. Now to Lamson. Lamson will streak up. He's just got the one defender. Shot on goal. It'll be wide. And this one will be a goal kick for Polson. You know, it's warm outside, but it doesn't mean that you can't get ready for the hockey season. Hockey season will be coming up here very soon. Stop in and see our friends at Hockey and Lacrosse Wolf. Missoula is home of extreme sports. Tyree trying to keep the ball going. And we get a whistle. This one will be a Ram ball. Hockey and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs. Maybe warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in the third-size indoor rink. Excuse me. Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Rams now on the charge down the far sideline, and Polson once again with a good defend, and Verganot will clear it upfield, and the keeper Lavo will have to come up and grab it. The first high school sports game covered by the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Games, I should say, as the Breakers would play earlier against the Polson Lady Pirates and tie up at 3. And it looks like we have young Master Burns back in. Will Burns on the substitution. Jack Lincoln trying to feed it up. Now it's going to be cleared and switch fields. On the run with the streak is Erickson. Kalava will come out. They'll shoot on goal, and that one will just be inside as Kalava came out and committed a little bit too early. And Erickson will have the goal to make it 7-0. .28:30 left in the game. So Lincoln will set it. Brought back to Tyree. Tyree to Burns. To the far sideline. Cleared up the far sideline. Lincoln has it. He'll feed it across. Nice feed. Can't see who the number is on that one. I believe that is number 1, Dial, out there. The whistle's blowing. Out of bounds. It'll be Polson with the throw-in. Now they'll say it's Rams ball after it's deflected out of bounds. And they'll get the chance for the throw in. 27:44 left on the clock. 7-0 Polson. But folks, don't take that score as fact, as the Rams have played some great football, or soccer, football as it's known throughout the rest of the world. So it'll be a corner kick for the Rams on the far side. Here's the kick into the box. It'll be headed back out towards the young man. That is Dial, reflected off of the Polson player out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in on the sideline. Rams trying to get something going here. Polson's defense. Lechner, I apologize. And Polson will have the throw in on the far side. Polson will bring it up. Lincoln will try to defend, but they'll switch fields. Lamson with the header upfield. Fed in. Audrey will wait for it. Defense will be able to get back on it. Shot on goal is high, and it will be a goal kick by Lamson. Goal kick, brought up field, about midfield. Tyree to Lincoln. Lincoln trying to control with 2 defenders in front of him. He'll break by 1 defender, streaks up the near sideline. To midfield, trying to set it up in the middle of the field. And Hunstra. And offsides is Maudry. So it'll be a free kick. Lechner will take the kick. Here it is. Booted up, nice one. Keeping it in play. Tyree brings it down, and they'll say it's out of bounds, actually. Ram player had his foot on the line when he settled it with his head. Madry now pushes it upfield for Polson. Tyree clears it out. Dow gets a foot on it, which forces it up for Polson. Vergnat with a run, and he's got it all by himself, and he'll just tap it in there, and Polson will take a 8-0 lead. Michael Vergeron. That'll be his second goal of the day with 24-14 left in the game. Loyola is going to have a game Thursday night in Hamilton. We'll head down for that game. So Lincoln set at midfield. Polson making a switch. Substitution here. And at the Class A level, there are unlimited substitutions. Will Burns will control. He'll drop it back. Brings it up the far sideline. Polson will control, fed up. And Guerrero on the run. They'll feed it to the middle of the field, and Calavo will come out and slide for the ball. Lamson back there as well on the run. Calavo will boot this one up. Tyree will force it up towards midfield. Dial will try to bring it down. Now he does control it. Battling on the ground with it right now, and we're going to get a whistle. And it looked like Inquizo with the shoulder, and it's a free kick. Lechner will have the kick. He'll boot it upfield. Gets a nice lead on it. Lincoln is there. He's going to try to run up on it. Smith is there to gather it up as it rolls into the box. Smith will kick it to midfield. Lechner will put a foot on it to control it onto the ground. Controlled by Polson now. Rams battling for it. 22 minutes left. Burns, a good steal. He's going to push it up on the far side. Trying to get around it. Now Lincoln trying to get upfield, and he'll have the ball taken away by the Polson defender on the far side. Pushed up to midfield. Lamson has it. Tries to feed it to one of his players, and it is going to be controlled. Now to the near side to Erickson. Erickson trying to control. He's got a defender in front of him. Feeds it up, and that is Davis Smith. Davis Smith with a shot on goal. He can't get his to go. We get a whistle, and we're going to have offsides on Polson. We'll feed a ball in from the near side here. To get it back there for the goal kick. Lechner to kick it. He keeps bringing it forward, looking towards the sideline ref. And Lechner now with the boot. On the ground, Burns will come up, but it'll be controlled by Polson. Far side, Eyrig battling for it. He'll push it up the far sideline, jumping in front of his Eyrig, but controlled by Polson. They'll set, feed it in, and Kizo at the top. He'll put a shot on goal, but it'll be wide. And it will stay with the Rams. Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Stitches can handle your league, large-scale projects for your team, special event, or for your organization. With their on-site graphic artist and design support team, Stitches can help you turn your idea into a compelling logo. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Loyola Athletics on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. So back into the action here. Second half, 20 minutes left, 20 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. Polson with a commanding 8-0 lead, but the Rams have had some great shots on goal. And right now, Tyree and Lechner are putting on a show on the defensive side of the ball. Polson with the control. Fed up. Nice feed for Erickson. He's by himself on the near side. Crosses over the ball. Now feeds it to the middle of the field. Lechner fights for it. We're going to get a whistle, and that one will go against Lamson. And Lechner will have the free kick after the shoulder by Lamson. Lechner gets it upfield. He'll boot it up. Controlled by Hickling. Fighting for it. Now the feed upfield by Adele. He'll control. Gets it back. Tyree will feed it up. Heckling on the near side. Booted down the near sideline now. Erickson tries to feed it to the middle. And Tyree will control. Tyree and Davis Smith fighting for it. We get a whistle, and that one's going to go against the Rams. They'll go quickly back into the action. Lamson with the streak. He's all by himself. Kalava, the feed to the far corner, and it will go in. And it's 9-0 Polson now. 19:12 left. And Lamson will have his first goal of the game. 19:12 on the clock. And we'll reset. Gorgeous day here in Polson. I always like coming up and watching games here in Polson. The view of the lake, looking down on the game. Rams control. Tyree with it on the far side. He'll pass it up. Dial trying to get control of it. Has the defender Erickson step up. Him and Erickson will fight for it at half field. Now controlled by Polson. It's going to be tried to be cleared out to the near side. It'll roll out of bounds, and the Rams will have the throw in. Here's the throw in to Lincoln. He tries to shoulder it up, tries to feed it up, but Polson will kick it back out of bounds. Progress being made by the Rams. It is 9-0 on the scoreboard, but folks, these Rams have played a very good game that does not depict what the score actually is. A lot of heart here. A lot of talent on this team. It's just they're running into a very good Polson team. That's one's going to be fed up to Lamson. Lamson's got a run on the goal. Kalava out of the box, and the shot on goal is good, and that is actually Guerrero with the shot. And that'll be the second one on the day for Guerrero. 18:11 left on the clock. Nothing for these Rams to be discouraged about. They have played very well. The scoreboard does not, with a 10-0 score, does not depict on how this game really went. I know everybody judges everything by the scoreboard, but in reality, the play on the field, yes, the wins and losses are what really determine the progress of a team as far as going to a state championship or success, but really you got to watch the progress on the field as well. These Rams have done very well today against a good Polson team, disciplined Polson team. As games go on, these Rams will get better. Lincoln with it. He's going to push. He's got a feed. That was going to go off the hand of the defender of the Polson Pirate, and trying to feed it up, and Smith will gather it up very easily. And he'll roll it out. Actually, it'll go off the boot. Looked like he was going to roll it. Pirate stepping up in front of the defender for the Rams. Tries to feed it back to the middle of the field. Tyree will go to the ground. It'll be fed up to Guerrero. Guerrero with a shot on goal. It'll be wide, and he is just outside of getting the hat trick. Tyree or Lechner will be the free kick or the goal kick. The whistle's blowing, and here comes the kick. 16:54 left in the game. Bergenrot back in. He'll take it off the foot, and the Rams will have the ball. And it looks like the Rams are going to make a substitution as well. And Teddy Heckling will run off the field. And we'll wait for the number. Fans still stay encouraging here. And the young man that just came in is number 5, Sean Kalava. Battling it out is Dial on the far side. They'll feed it back to Tyree. He'll feed it upfield. Dial with a run on the far side, but it'll be controlled by the Polson defender. Cleared to the middle of the field, and actually the defender will get a foot on it. It'll go out of bounds across the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for Polson. So Russell Smith will settle up. 15:47 left on the clock here in Polson. A little bit of a breeze. Looks like it's going north to south, or west to east, I should say. That one's kicked out of bounds, and the Rams will have the kick. Ball out of bounds on the far side, off the foot of the Polson defender. Very quickly back into the action are the Rams with the throw-in. Dial with it on the far side. Vergonot working him back there. He'll shoulder him as he has a 6'8" inch, and he's going to push the Ram player down to the ground. He'll be whistled, and it'll be a free kick, and the ref is actually going to come over and have a moment with Vergonot. And we'll wait for the free kick. Lechner will kick it in. It'll go off the foot, and Lincoln will try to feed it back in, but his shot will be off. Left-footed shot. Now, folks, you can get the games on the go when we do have the live stream. You just download the Missoula Prep Sports Network app. It is in both the iTunes and Google Play app stores. Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network. You can get the stories that we have on the local players and the games, and also get the live stream. Smith's kick is going to be pushed back by Lincoln. Lincoln's going to try to run it down on the far sideline. He's out there with the only defender. The defender goes down hard, and it will be Polson ball on the far sideline. (10-0) on the scoreboard. Polson leading the Loyola Rams. 13:30 left in the game. Booted by Smith upfield. Controlled by Polson. They'll feed it to the middle of the field. Hillinger trying to control. Lincoln has it now. He'll feed it up to the streaking Ram on the far sideline. They need to feed it to the middle of the field now that they have gotten it in within the 20 yards of the goal, but it's taken away by Polson. Lechner gets up, brings it to the near side. And number 8, Bell trying to control, but Polson once again taking the ball away and pushing it upfield. That's Vergonot. Lincoln there. They feed it up on the pass to Guerrero. Guerrero controlling. He'll have it chipped up, and nicely done by the defender. He'll bring it up, and then it'll be kicked out of bounds right in front of us here. So Polson going back on the attack with 12:20 left in the game. And are we going to have the Polson substitutions right now? We are. So Polson making substitutions, getting guys in. So we've got the substitutions. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop, whether it's custom letterhead or business cards. Mike's friendly staff understands that your business is important to you and will make Tyree trying to get the defend down the field. And Striker will be taken down. Lechner will control it. It's not Tyree, it's Lechner. It is up to Tyree now. Tyree on the far sideline has the defender come up from behind, but he'll clear it up the sideline to the striker. Lincoln trying to get upfield for the feed, but Polson's defense just suffocating. It's fed to the middle of the field. Bell tries to feed it up to Lincoln. Lincoln can't get it. And Polson takes over once again, feeding it to the near side. Polson's got one man off, and he'll hustle back to get back on side. So Vergenot controlling it. Fighting for it is Tyree on the far side. And it's taken over by Polson. Polson holding on. 10:58 left in the game. Polson leads 10-0. This one's going to be booted down the near sideline. And the defender will switch back and forth, but it'll be picked up by Polson. Vergenot out there to help out as well. Rams not giving up on the defense. Fed up field. Down into the near corner. And it will end up a throw-in on the near sideline. Here's the, actually going to say it's a free kick, and it'll be headed out of bounds. Now it will be a corner kick for Polson. Waiting on the corner kick. Trying to get it punched in. Now the kick over, and Calavo with a punch to the ball to get it out. What a play. Vergenot fighting for it in the corner. Lechner comes up to defend. The ball will be booted out of bounds, and it'll be Polson ball on the far sideline. Polson with the throw in. They'll throw it back. Lincoln comes up to defend it. Stepping in is the defender for the Rams. Polson player goes down. It's fed up. They've got to run down the far sideline. Polson with the defense. Lincoln with it in the control in the middle of the field. Lincoln on the dribble. Down the middle of the field. Trying to feed it. He's got a man on the far sideline all by himself, but Lincoln with some great foot action. He's going to come up. Smith comes up with the slide, and it's going to be defended. Smith's got to get back up as the Rams are trying to get it going. And turning, shot on goal. It is wide on Smith. Lincoln tries to save it. It'll be out of bounds. What a series of plays for the Rams right there. Do not judge this game off the scoreboard, folks. The Rams have had some great charges down the field. .806 left on the clock. And we've got I believe we're waiting on the ball here. No, corner kick for the Rams in the corner here. The near corner. Here's the kick to the corner. Header by Lincoln is no good. Polson will control. Right there is a Ram striker. He's trying to fight for it, getting it forward. They're in the box. Body's on the ground. Smith is on the ground. The goal is open. It's out of bounds, and it will be a Ram throw-in. And we're going to have a series of substitutions now with 7:14 left on the clock. Substitutions making their way in. Rams have played a good game here today. Don't let the scoreboard fool you. This Polson team is one of the top Class A teams in the state. Here's the throw-in. Polson very quick on it. Lincoln getting control of it. He's such a powerful player. I was able to watch him play at the basketball level last year, and he was just a force on the basketball court. And then you come out here and you see him out on the soccer field, and he just does the same thing there. Clock continues to tick down. 6:05. And the free kick here is going to be handled by Sean Kalava. And they're waiting for everything to set up while he does. And the ref says go ahead, the approach. Kicked into the box. Header is there, but it's out of bounds. Polson will control. .5:30 left now as the clock continues to tick. Polson will have some substitutions. Russell Smith will have the kick. This one will be booted up to about midfield. Vergonot trying to work into position. It'll bounce over him, and Loyola will control. High kick, but there's no whistle on it. Loyola trying to keep control of it. It'll go off the foot of a Loyola player, and Polson will have control of the ball with 4:55 left in the game. 10-0 Pirates on the scoreboard, but don't judge the game off the score. These Rams have played a great game. Polson's just that much better, and Vergonot will shove the defender to the ground. He is a tall, lanky young man, a senior. Uses his will, forces his will on the Ram defender. Here's the kick by Kalava. Coming up to get it is one of the Ram midfielders, trying to control, trying to feed it through. Great job. Feeds it out to the near side. Going to feed it down. Lincoln has it now. Lincoln controlling. Lincoln up the near sideline. Feeds it up. Shot on goal is going to be right into the arms of Smith. 3:50 left in the game. Booted upfield. Crosses midfield. The Rams trying to control it. And shot on goal, and it will roll in for Polson. I believe that was and that'll make it 11-0 with 3:36 left in the game. Rams trying to get right back into it here. Ball will be kicked out of bounds down the near sideline. 3:20 left on the clock. Bell will be the throw-in. Down the near sideline, trying to control it. It'll be off the defender. And Sean Kalava was the intended man, and Bell is on the ground right now in front of us. And he is upset. And they're going to go ahead and bring coaches over. And we'll step aside for a few moments and let them attend to the young man.
For over over 30 years, Garden of Eden has passionately pursued to aid Missoula's area churches in their mission to evangelize the surrounding areas. Garden of Eden has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop in to visit their full-service coffee bar and luscious homemade fudge. Shop their online store and get free shipping on orders of $69 or more. Visit them at www.shopgardenofreden.com or stop by their store at 2621 Brooks. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports and the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their one-third sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
And they'll help Bell off the field. And we'll get back into the action. So with the whistle, we'll have the throw in right here in the near sideline. 2:50 left on the clock. We'll have a little bit of stoppage time as they were working with Bell on the near sideline. Rams still trying to put the attack on, and they are doing well on it. Trying to get at least one score in here to get rid of that goose egg. 2:30 left in the game. Polson on the charge, but the Rams keeping the defense going and keeping the ball in the Polson side of the field. This one's going to be booted down the field into the near side, out of bounds off of the Ram. So with the clock down to 2 minutes, we'll get a whistle, and that one will be a Ram ball, illegal throw-in, they say. Up to Lincoln. Lincoln, he's got 3 defenders in front of him. He'll get around the first one. Streaks down the near sideline. Has the defender come in from the side. We get a whistle. And Lincoln goes down. And we might have could be the end of the game here as players are running off to the sideline. That is game, folks. So the Polson Pirates get the win 11-0 over the Loyola Rams. Thanks for tuning in and joining in on our broadcast of Loyola Ram and Breaker Soccer from Polson, Montana. I'm Chris Stratton. We had Mark Richardson in. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.